Alright, so as we fly back to Maldraxxus, I'm going to let you guys know that I went back to Revendreth. I noticed there were a few Flight Masters I had not unlocked, so I went there. There was even one near the Halls of Atonement, and I found the Accuser down below in a crypt, dealing with something with a soul having to do with the Chamberlain. So I think what we're probably going to have to do is do a quest there with her, which is going to lead to us getting the quest to go into the Halls of Atonement dungeon to deal with the Chamberlain. But we'll do that later. Let's go ahead and keep this going. Back in Maldraxxus. Hey,
I
Draka.
knew you would return. Your skills will lead us to victory. How goes the fight?
This now popped up. Look at that. Oh, it's just like the thing from both Legion and BFA. Renown.
Even here, I protect the weak.
Joined the Necrolords in Maldraxxus and began the Covenant campaign. Your connection with the Necrolords grows, increasing your stamina by 2%. Soulbind upgrade. Companion. Necrolord campaign. Okay. Displays upcoming rewards earned by increasing renown with your Covenant. Okay. Progress your Covenant campaign and complete weekly quests for your Covenant to increase your renown. Gotcha. Your connection? Alright.
Always.
Welcome back to the fight.
In the name of...
Your ties to the other Covenants had me doubting that you would return. I see now that was foolish of me. I don't know. You probably should have been concerned about the Venthyr. They put up quite an interesting offer. But, yeah, the having Abomination companions kind of sold me. Outsider or not, you have stood bravely beside the armies of Maldraxxus. I am confident the Primus would have welcomed you into our ranks with pride. One day, he might return as well, but we cannot afford to wait. In the Primus's absence, I will name you a Necrolord of Maldraxxus, and we'll get Fleshcraft back as an ability.
Thrumka.
Are you ready to join the ranks of the Necrolords? I am ready, Draka.
Come, mortal. Necrolords, true defenders of Maldraxxus, hear my words. We now hold this sanctum, thanks to the deeds of this mortal who stands with our Covenant. Though the Primus has long been absent from these halls, the Mawwalker embodies the virtues he instilled in the 5 houses. Step forward, mortal, and raise your rune blade. Our Covenant grows strong! Victory for Maldraxxus! Victory for the Shadowlands! Loktar!
This is our war to win, Mawwalker. It is now yours as well.
For Praxis!
As a Necrolord, your duty is to defend the Shadowlands. To carry out such service, the Primus grants us his strength. Stand upon the altar of the Primus. Let his power become your own.
It is a great honor to wield the power of the Primus.
Do not squander this opportunity, Maw Walker.
Within you lies the courage, might, and guile to conquer your rivals. Unto you I bestow this power, Defender of Maldraxxus.
Thank you, Primus.
For the honor of the Bladesworn.
You are a Necrolord. We stand strong.
Only the strong survive.
As you gain renown across the Shadowlands, you will draw others to our cause. Some may provide resources. Some may offer direct support. Elspeth Larink will be responsible for putting their contributions to use. Speak with her to learn more.
Strength comes from the heart.
Ooh, I believe an innkeeper just spawned here in this, hall. Right here.
Report. You have your orders.
What are my orders?
For the sake of the souls we defend, we must never falter. The renown you earn through your deeds can and will greatly benefit our covenant. Our ambition is not confined within the borders of Maldraxxus, after all. Allow me to demonstrate that we achieve what we achieve as you gain renown.
May our enemies shatter!
The appearance will become available for purchase from the quartermaster. Next chapter will become available. The next row of soulbind traits. World quest rewards will be increased. A Necrolord Hearthstone toy. Ooh. Gun Gorge Bone. Recovered memory will become available for purchase. Attunement to your Soul Keeper grows stronger, allowing you to rescue more souls from the Maw each week. These appearances will become available for purchase from the quartermaster. Huh. The final chapter of the Necrolord's campaign. Continue to impress Cartel Zoe, allowing you to further upgrade your unrated PvP equipment to rank 7. The mount will become available to purchase. More stuff to be able to purchase. Khalik. You'll be able to get jiggles up for adoption. My goodness. Lots of renown rewards here. Plaguey will become a companion. The wings will become available. An illusion will become available. Weapon appearances will become available. Feldscar will become a companion. The Armored Plague Rot Toralis will be available. Or you'll be granted that mount. And you'll get a title, Baron. Yeah!
All will know my name!
Surrender is the ultimate failure. We may hold the seat of the Primus, but it will do us no good without the anima to power it. As you fight beside our troops on the battlefield, seek out opportunities to recover anima to support the war effort. Speak with Sergeant Romark. He can offer you additional guidance.
Only the strong survive!
When we get revenge on our traitor friend...
State your intent.
There is much to be done, Mawwalker. Today marks the beginning of our path to victory. Enemies surround us on all sides. Aid our troops on the battlefield and return with the resources we need to wage our war. Once we have secured our home front, we can direct our efforts outwards. Such is your calling. Failure is unacceptable. Complete 3 world quests in Maldraxxus.
Glory is earned, not given.
You are victorious, Mawwalker, and with your success, our forces grow stronger. Stay alert. Your strength will be called upon again soon enough. Bring the anima that you recovered to Akradia Moa at once. She will ensure its proper storage.
Fight well.
I don't think I've even unlocked world quests yet. Oh, no, I was wrong. It looks like they are now unlocked, and they're called callings in this, by the way. We just have to complete 3.
My arsenal
upgrades.
is yours.
You walk with the stride of victory, Mawwalker. Do you bring anima? With anima in short supply, Baroness Straka has tasked me with carefully managing our reserves as they are needed. You may deposit any anima that you recover into the reservoir here. Be assured that the Necrolords will defend it at all costs.
Everything must be earned.
Show me the Sanctum. A transport network. Reactivate the Sanctum's access to the massive necropolis that dominates the sky above Maldraxxus. Restore access to more travel options within the zone and discover hidden secrets. Use that access to earn unique rewards. Once active, you will have access to additional upgrades. Anima Conductor. Restore anima to this powerful and ancient device. Once operational, it allows you to siphon anima to different parts of Maldraxxus in order to activate new challenges and adventures. Command Table. Marshal our forces as we reclaim Maldraxxus from those who would oppose us. Recruit companions and troops to send them out on a series of adventures across the Shadowlands. Abomination Factory. So, Ziggurat now. Begin to master the knowledge of the massive necropolis that dominates the sky above Maldraxxus. It looks like... Can't even see what those specific resources right there are supposed to be. Can't act... Oh, wait, right here. Reservoir Anima. Measure of the anima that your Covenant has at its disposal. Redeemed Soul. An exceptional soul that wishes to contribute to empowering your Covenant Sanctum.
My goods will serve you well.
Oops. How much anima do I have on me? I don't know. I don't think I have any. Tribute to the ambitious opened.
You here for inspection? Reach out and claim your glory.
It seems that what I actually need to do now... Oops. Is now I'm supposed to actually go out and do some world quests, it seems. Speak with the Forge Master. Speak with Khalik. Undying Army Commendation. Huh. Infuse 35 star anima into the Covenant's Reservoir. And Reputation. Okay. That's about to expire in 9 minutes. I better hurry. Trying to figure out how to get to this Forge Master. The Forgotten Forge.
Without the Chosen's foundry, we have to forge our weapons where and when we can. You're on guard duty, Maw Walker.
I thirst for combat! For the Chosen!
Protect the Forge Master.
Reporting for duty. Bodies break. Glory is eternal.
I guess we already took care of them. Nasho slain. Aha!
That forge may be ancient, but the blades we shape with it are as sharp as ever. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go find Khalik.
Sentries from the House of Rituals keep this area under observation. They will find no secrets here. Destroy them.
Huh. I like that he's referencing that I did that side quest. Which, by the way, is part of the Lore Master stuff.
What do you desire?
The Baroness has given me a few tools to help you infiltrate the House of the Chosen. Or, if you wish, you could just slaughter them all. Hiding in the shadows.
House will persevere.
I need to find a scroll, a schedule, and a letter. Nope, nope. Why am I sneaking into the House of the Chosen? Oh, wait, because... That's right, because our trader friend is running this house now. We're not actually part of the House of the Chosen. We are just our own separate faction in Maldraxxus now, the Necrolords. Because this guy took over. Behold, the Death Knight, pretending to be a rogue. Nope, 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 nope. He's like, what was that? Nothing, nothing. Correspondence between the House of the Chosen and the House of the Rituals. A long scroll detailing the recent acquisitions of the House of the Chosen. Well, I think now I understand why this guy is a rare, because this is a hostile area now. It wasn't before, but it is now. That's why that guy is up there as a rare that we can also fight to get a mount to drop. Now it makes sense. Before I was like, this doesn't make sense. Now it does.
In time, my former house may come to regard us as allies. Until then, we do what we can to assist them.
Indeed. Well, if we're ever going to get this house back on our side, we need to first get rid of our traitor friend. Strategic retreat. Okay. It's a shame that I can't use the whistle. So let's see. Still don't have any anima. But I guess once I do this, it gets me anima? This is obviously going to be part of the learning process. Like, okay, you finish the story, now is where you get to some of the nitty-gritty about how the extra weekly and daily content you're going to be doing is going to work. You know, this is going to be, it's like where it starts to transition to some other more off-camera stuff that I'm going to have to be doing, as opposed to on-camera stuff.
Find me at my...
But this also means I can perhaps have my alts join other covenants right away. Throwing skull found. Huh. And other certain world quests are going to be like, hey, here's where you can get some extra stored anima into the reservoir. Let's check this one out. There's also that other daily down there for the concoctions.
New recruits means the need to tame additional mounts. Only the bravest, or most foolish, are able to capture a wild flayedwing.
So let's see, for this one down here... The arena's gladiators are being dismembered left and right! Find something to sew them back together!
Okay.
I need to get closer.
Kind of want to avoid that big guy over there. I also gotta be plucking these growths, like in that one other quest we did earlier. There we go. By the way, I don't know how much of the Covenant campaign stuff is actually up at this point. So, it's very likely that the idea was that because this is the first week it's out, that they want you to just kind of do the story, unlock Covenants, so you can be able to do, you know, get your alts going as well. And then just kind of get back to, at some, you know, sometime just log in to do your daily or weekly stuff for world quests or your, you know, renown and such. So this is more, you know, I'm feeling like this is where it's going to be starting to transition towards the, you know, the, what I would call the boring off-camera stuff that I have to do. And kind of spare you guys from seeing me do all this. Like what you're seeing here, this is like the stuff I would just go ahead and do off-camera and spare you guys from having to just watch me do all this. Because this is just like, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this in order to progress and get to some of the really good, entertaining stuff, you know? I like that on the map, and I can see where certain little, you know, routes and such are. just to help make this a little smoother. I'm very interested in seeing, like, if I'm now at the point where if I go to an alt, if it's like, hey, you can right away choose your covenant. I've been hearing some people say that that's how it works. We'll find out. I'm also hoping that they're going to allow us to have the option to skip the opening event, like they did with other, you know, launch events, like for Legion and BFA, where it's like, I've seen this before, or I've heard this tale before, and you skip it and you go straight to Orbos to start that stuff, you know?
Well done! This should hold them together for at least another bout!
Alright, so let's hearth back to the Covenant Hall.
How fare your battles?
Our rival houses will think twice before stepping foot outside of their strongholds again. Blood and glory to you, Mawwalker.
Back to your post.
Let's see what this... Oh, I have to go to the, I see, okay. Ooh! Oh. 155 one-handed sword. Nice. Oh my gosh, look at these things I can sell for a bunch of gold. 250 stored anima. Oh, yes.
I keep everything well maintained.
Click to deposit anima from your bags directly into the reservoir. Okay, so I just deposited 640 anima.
Accept nothing but victory.
This sanctum cannot function on anima alone. It will take many willing souls working in harmony to unlock the full potential of the seat of the Primus. Our soul warden is always in search of new souls to induct into the sanctum. Your ability to travel back and forth from the maw will undoubtedly prove useful to him. You should pay him a visit to see what assistance that you can offer. So you do this to learn about this upgrade, and then you go talk to this other person to learn about this other upgrade that you can get.
It's hardly the time for idle conversation.
With your unique abilities, we have an opportunity we've never had before. Your reputation precedes you, Mawwalker. Braving the Maw and bringing Baron Mograines back in one piece. That was most impressive. With our dire shortage of souls, we'll need you to do that again. Bring us more willing souls so that we can restore this sanctum's power. Seek out the broker who aided you before and ask if she will do so again. You may need her.
May your anima be plentiful.
So go speak to Venari in the Maw. I have to jump into the Maw from the Ring of Transference. Gotcha. So now we head back to Orbos and jump into the Maw. It just sounds kind of casual. It's like, oh yeah, let's just go back to the Maw. I mean, we are the Mawwalker. It's not like it's a big deal, right?
At ease. It takes guts to get this far.
I'm very curious. I'm looking forward to Venari's reaction to seeing us come back, because she already told us to leave, and then we show up again. She's like, oh my goodness, you're back again. I told you not to come back here. Yeah, we haven't even unlocked the, you know, the mission table yet. I feel like I'm going to have a ways to go before I unlock some of these things that I'm anticipating are coming. I don't even know if they're in the game yet, or if they may be added in a later patch. I am curious, though, at what point am I going to get the quest to go into Castle Nathria and defeat Denathrius? Because there's usually always a quest to go into the raid and defeat a certain boss. Alright.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Here we go. Whee! But I also like how they know Venari. Apparently Venari has such a reputation that the other Covenants know about her.
I trust you are not followed.
Please tell me you have something interesting to discuss, Mallwalker. Back again so soon, Mallwalker.
Do not draw the Jailor's eye.
Back to rescue more souls? How intrepid. Though I must say, your earlier escapade has drawn the Jailor's attention, and his ire. After all, none have successfully eluded him before. Except for me. Now his forces are on high alert, hunting down any errant souls that the fabled Mallwalker may try to steal from him. It has made things quite inconvenient for me. If you and I are going to work together, we need to set a few ground rules, and you must be properly equipped. Alright?
Return only.
What are your ground rules for working together? You will tell no one of my existence. Your endeavors here are your own to accomplish. I will provide you with a Soul Keeper, an artifact that is capable of storing souls found within the Maw. By accepting the Soul Keeper and agreeing to these terms, you and I will enter into a contract with each other. You will freely share with me any valuable information that you discover within the Maw. In exchange, I will allow you to purchase tools to help you survive this realm and rescue the souls that you seek. Do we have a deal? Deal. I will tell no one about you in exchange for the Soul Keeper.
Discover more secrets. It is remarkable what you can find discarded in the Maw. I pride myself in recognizing a valuable asset when I see one. Do you feel the Maw tearing at your mind?
Take care of that Soul Keeper. I have no desire to go through the effort of procuring another. Now, let us get to business. Many doomed souls suffer within the Maw. You must be careful if you do not wish to join them. Your Soul Keeper can hold a small number of souls until you return to your Covenant, but that will be of little benefit if you do not survive this place yourself. There is a substance, Stygia, that is found on some creatures within the Maw. The stronger the soul, the more Stygia they have. Collect some of it for me, and I can fashion it into many things that you will find quite useful. Rescue 5 souls and retrieve 60 Stygia. Stronger enemies will have a higher chance to drop large amounts of Stygia. Use the Stygia to purchase a Cipher of Relocation from Venari.
Rule 1. Always have an exit strategy. To ensure one's continued existence within the Maw, one must maintain a plan of escape at all times. I acknowledge the irony of me creating this rule despite my current inability to depart this place. You may laugh briefly without causing offense. Enough chuckling. Gather the Stygia I require and return with haste. Your cipher awaits.
Look at all the different places here that I can actually be able to collect this from. It's no wonder that there's a ton of players here. Notice that we are all the same name color because... Oh, never mind, it changed. I was kind of hoping that was going to stay the same, but whatever. Zoval's Cauldron.
I'm out of range.
Wait. Whoa. Assassin. Ooh. Chaotic Runes. A series of unintelligible lines has been inscribed into ancient parchment. Venari would value this. Nope. Still can't mount. I wonder if we're ever going to be able to mount.
It's too far.
A taste of hope. Huh. You know, I really wish that they made it where it doesn't have this whole faction thing. You know, that you could actually just be able to just simply work together, since really the faction thing shouldn't matter right now. But then again, I guess that's what I get for playing Horde on what is clearly an Alliance-heavy server.
I need to get closer.
Well, those don't give anything. They were clearly a waste of time. A soul cage. The last of my strength is yours. An armored husk. I do like that you can actually see where some of those souls are on the minimap to make it easier to figure out where exactly to go.
It's too far away.
We can both be able to get this. Very nice.
Trespass in my domain, mortal. No matter where you hide, I will find you.
The Eye of the Jailor. Your actions in the maw incur the Eye of the Jailor, which will bring about increasing threats. Current threat is none. Next threat is Soul Seekers. I see. That sounds really bad. Oh, come on. That's a behemoth. Ooh, hello. Alright, apparently I got enough of the Stygia, I think. I just need apparently one more soul. Alright. I have what I need. Now I need to get back to, Venari. The fact that you cannot mount here is going to make getting around this place a little tedious. And I can understand why some people were a little miffed about how this was in the beta and alpha. Like, some people were talking about how this was probably not that great right now. Like, it feels like there either should be more or there is going to be more later. It's just not here yet. I mean, heck, there's this area over here, the Beast Horns. We haven't even been there yet. I think the fact that this place is so large. Now, maybe we'll find this out when we go back and talk to Venari, because I think she is going to be able to get us certain rewards and such that will actually allow us to do things like mount. Because if we're never going to be able to mount in this place, I think people are going to hate this. Except, of course, for druids, who apparently can just use their travel form no problem. This is going to make druid players be like, ha ha. I like the idea that these right here are like a trail to help us make sure we know how to get back to Venari's refuge. Venari, I'm back. A soul.
Have you come to trade or to waste your breath?
Okay. Teleports the caster to Venari's refuge. Must be within the maw to activate 5 charges, 20-minute cooldown. Let's see what else we can get while doing this. While in Torghast, your first death does not count against you. Gonna have to build up rep. Enables transportation via ripstones, which can be found in the maw. Gain extra storage space while in Torghast. While in Torghast, the vendors will have a chance to offer uncommon potions. Unlocks the Ammo Flow Teleport to Venari's hovel, allowing you to travel quickly to the Tremaculum. While in Torghast, your chance of receiving epic anima powers is permanently increased. A broker vendor may offer you discounted anima hordes. Adds a socket to a Shadowlands item that does not already have one. Look at how much Stygia we would have to collect for these. Memory of Jailor's Eye. Restore the following memory to the Rune Carver. Killing an enemy grants you the third eye, increasing your strength by 1% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 7, and increasing the duration by 1 second for each additional stack. The duration of the third eye is increased by 50% while in the maw.
I will detain you no longer.
Ah, yes, these were clearly written by someone in the grip of madness. That is not to say that they are nonsense, however. Sometimes only the insane can see the truth.
Will that be all, Mo Walker?
Alright, so now let's grab the Cipher.
Trust not what you see in the Mo.
You seem to have a knack for drawing the Jailor's attention. This changes the terms of our arrangement. Though you may wish to depart with your precious souls in tow, we now have additional matters to settle first. The eye of the Jailor is upon you, and that does not bode well for either of us. Take this device. You will reinforce my wards to ensure that he does not take notice of me as well. The last thing that I need is a loud, inelegant mortal bringing more attention my way. I can't have the Jailor capturing me after all. I'm far too valuable.
Procure. Rule 2. Keep a low profile. The Moe is no place for theatrics. Get in, get what you want, and get out, while endeavoring to retain your limbs and other possessions.
You know what I love about Anna's voice actress, this voice actress, is that, you know, and the fact that she also plays Anna, who is an Egyptian in Overwatch, is that the voice actress actually is Egyptian. She's from Cairo. She grew up in Cairo. That's why she sounds so authentic when she talks. Just love that.
Now that the jailers noticed you, you're doomed. Anything of import you do in the mall will catch his attention. And attention is exactly what we don't want.
I understand.
First, he'll turn the Soul Seekers on you. Then the towers. Then his kill squads. And after that, well, you don't want to know. Surgical and meticulous. That's how you stay alive. The good news is that you're safe here in my refuge. Not so out there. Remember, should a tragic fate befall you, some of that precious Stygia might slip through your fingers.
Yep. Makes sense.
Fret not, mortal. A day at most away from his gaze, and the jailer will turn his attention elsewhere. Then it will be safe for you to venture out again, to acquire Stygia. For me.
I like Venari.
Ah, my new partner. Let us see how long you...
That should be enough to hide us from the jailer's sight. I need you alive, for the time being at least. Now, back to business. Before you leave this cursed realm, there is one final task that you must complete for me. The Mossworn regularly transfer souls to various blocks of Torghast from many different areas in the mall. I happen to know of one such area. Place the speak in there so I may be informed when the next transfer happens. And if you are seen by the enemy, well, you are known for your prowess in combat, yes?
Trust me. Rule 3. Trust is earned, and information has a price. You recall the cipher I gave you? That's right. You are now in my debt.
Yep. Okay. Back over there, huh? Alright. Oh. I was like, aw. For a moment, I thought that was like something you actually use to get around a little faster. Look, some people are using their Night Fae ability just to get around this place faster. Excuse me. Venari judges you more worthy for a reputation gained. That's adorable. Holy mackerel. I don't think players are actually trying to fight that thing. Oh, they'll fight this thing. But a behemoth? No, apparently not.
For the Earth Mother!
Bane?
You will never escape the Maw!
I'm not afraid. It's too far.
He who will claim your soul! Your soul shall soon be bound to the Jailor.
Black ooze covers Bane's mace. It has caved in the skull of many Maw Swarm. Attaboy, Bane.
Who will claim your soul? Your soul shall soon be bound to the Jailor.
This keeps happening over and over because players are doing the quest here, so it just keeps happening over and over. That's funny. I'm basically tanking for this priest. Now, this priest can't heal me, though, because, well, we're on the opposite factions. Because how dare we be able to actually work together like this? Gosh, I'm so... that makes me so salty.
He who will claim your soul!
Ow! Okay, I need a moment. I can also be able to use this to just quickly go back, and I just completely forgot about that. There we go.
Find anything of interest, Moonwalker?
One of your associates was taken into Torghast? It sounds as if he put up quite the fight. Perhaps he could also prove useful, if he were to be rescued.
Tread carefully when the eye of the Jailor falls upon you, mortal. It would be frightfully inconvenient to lose a trading partner with such potential.
The terms of our bargain have been met. You may depart with the souls that you acquired. Perhaps the fate of this Bane is of interest to you or your allies. I suggest you return to Oribos and consult them. No need to rush, after all. Those held within Torghast are tortured for centuries. Kindly remember not to tell anyone about our arrangement. Discretion is key between business partners, after all.
You really shouldn't linger here. The Jailor doesn't like having his toys taken away, even once he discarded. Go on, Back to Arbus with you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, the fact that she also, that's the voice of Anna, it's like, you know, you know, because of course, you know, Anna is like the grandmother of Overwatch, and we're always like, yes, grandma. You know, for any of you who have played Overwatch, you know that there's, anytime Anna's in a game, it's like, yep, there's always tons of grandma jokes. So don't be surprised if I end up, you know, referring to Venari in that same manner. But yeah, now we gotta go into Torghast and see if we can save Bane. Let's go talk to Bolvar. So, in case you're wondering, I think Bastion and Kirin was my least favorite and least memorable of the four. You know, Ardenweald was, like, emotions and feelings the zone, and Maldraxxus and Revendreth were awesome. And it just felt like Bastion was a little lacking, except for when Uther and the Forsworn kind of changed things. And I'm wanting to have a follow-up with that, but honestly, it just felt like that was my least favorite so far. Which is, you know, I'm not looking forward to, say, my Paladin doing that, but I'm hoping it'll be more interesting and more rewarding in that regard. Plus, you know, some of the stuff I really want, like the Angel Wings, because of course I want those as a cosmetic.
We will face whatever comes.
Ixuzad, the darkness of the Maw lingers upon you. What news do you bring?
I fear dark.
Bane suffers within Torghast, but at least we know that he yet lives. Rushing to his rescue would prove disastrous without a plan of attack. I will do what I can to prepare one. In the meantime, you received a summons from Baroness Draka asking you that you return to the seat of the Primus. The Necrolords are the key to saving the Shadowlands. I suggest you return to them as soon as you are able.
Fight for Azeroth.
Yes, sir. I'm not fighting for the Horde, I'm not fighting for the Alliance, I'm fighting for Azeroth and the Shadowlands. I love that since the beginning, there has been no mention whatsoever of the factions. The only time the faction thing has come up was at the very beginning at Icecrown, when the leaders were bickering, and then Bolvar told them to quit it. Since then, there has been no mention at all of Alliance versus Horde crap. And I love it.
This reveals our way.
I'm going to have to, after this, look into what is the point that we have to reach for what I heard about how once you do it the first time on your main, that it then opens up for alts to just either choose where you want to go or quickly choose a Covenant. I'm going to have to look into that, see what is the prerequisite for that. Or maybe just test it out on another alt I'm not going to do on camera. Because there's plenty of characters I have no intention of recording for this, so I may just test it out on those. over 1,000 reservoir anima. And 45 Stygia.
Blood and thunder.
Hello, stay a while and listen.
You have returned. Good, we have much to do.
Every defeat is a lesson.
Orders? Crexus's will be done.
Vengeance awaits.
Always ready for battle.
I once beheld your world for myself, Draka. Or rather, the shattered ruin it has become.
You seem to know much of broken worlds, Vosh, and consorting with demonic filth.
Queen Ashara's machinations brought us untold power. The Sundering was a small price to pay for our ascension.
I have heard tales of your vain, heartless queen. It seems you have a great deal in common with her, in form as well as substance.
Funny little back and forth between those two.
From Ka.
With all the houses against us, our forces are hard-pressed to hold the line. The souls you rescued from the Maw will help strengthen our position and bolster our defenses. Bring them to Arcadia Moa. She will know how best to use them, how best to put them to use and empower our sanctum.
Ooh, my first set piece. The Blade Sworn Harbinger set. Increases your out-of-combat regen in outdoor Shadowlands zones, while in your Covenant's realm, the regen amount is increased. While Fleshcraft is active, your strength is increased by 100. Killing an enemy reduces your Fleshcraft's cooldown by 3 seconds, and your critical strike rating is increased by 35, stacking 5 times.
In the name of the Primus.
What's funny is that once you start raiding, you're probably gonna get stuff that's better than your Covenant set. Unless you can increase item level.
I could feel the presence of those souls as soon as you brought them here. Their potential will increase our power. Your will to succeed is strong, Mawwalker. With the anima and the souls that you have recovered, we can now begin to unlock our sanctum's true potential. As we acquire more souls and more anima, we can gain even greater power from the seat of the Primus. Remain relentless in your pursuit, and victory will be ours. Start a sanctum upgrade. Click to browse the features of the sanctum. So I can't begin the Abomination Factory yet, but I can choose either the command table, the anima conductor, or the transport network. Siphon ammo to different parts of Maldraxxus. Access to the massive necropolis that dominates the sky, restoring access to more travel options within the zone. I think I'm going to take a moment to actually think about this, about which one to actually choose. In the meantime, let's go ahead and toss this on. There we go. Ah, I can now actually be able to look at this now. Campaign. Renown. Ooh. Abominable Stitching. Unity. Nice. Quest. Ah. Alright. Stay tuned.